Right, welcome to the Elite Carp Masters. Now this is the second one of the year, and we've had an event already in April, but we have a second one in August. We have 21 pairs and it's a 48-hour carp match. Basically it's the winning weight that obviously comes first, and then second, third, obviously down to 21st. Obviously we're at Cottington Lakes, which is on Pepper, and we've got it on Christine as well. Now the stock level in here, well, if you're a carp angler, you would already know. I mean, in Pepper we've got 250s, up to 16 40s, and probably between 40 to 50 30s. In Christine, a little bit smaller, it's only probably about a couple of acres, but we've got 20 30s in there and 20s as well. It's an event that's been going on for probably 5 years now. We have 2 a year, it's always fully booked. And all I'm going to say is, lads, enjoy the programme, because I know that there's going to be big fish caught, 30 and 40 pound fish, and lots of PBs. Enjoy. Right, here we are with the reigning champions, Gary Mardle and James Mardle. They won the last match in April. We've never had a back-to-back winner, ever. So, boys, you reckon you retain it or what?
Well, we'll have to wait and see for the draw to start off with, but definitely fancy our chances.
Yeah, fancy it, yeah? What about you, James?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I fancy it, but like to do what we've done last time, I don't think we'd be able to do that ever again, but you know, to win it, I think it's definitely achievable. Definitely, we're always up there. We always tend to sort of do well, don't we? So hopefully we can just continue and crack on and do what we normally do.
I must admit, they're always up there. They're normally fourth, without taking the mick.
No,
they always come fourth.
Right at the minute.
But last year they absolutely smashed it. They had a brace of 40s and 30s and 20s. It was an unbelievable match, wasn't it? Let alone
it was
a fishing session.
Yeah,
it was a proper session. 2 40s, 2 PBs as well. I believe me and Dad have got something for you as well, a little present for you, which you don't know about. It's a bit of a surprise for you.
Nice.
But yeah, to be fair, going into this one, we have you down as probably the favourites. There's probably others in the background.
No pressure then, no pressure.
There's others in the background, like Chris and Owen, there's a few of them, Cole and that. There's some good anglers here, but I'm going to ask you, where's your first choice?
First choice, what, without doing a walk round?
Yeah, where was your first choice now? Where would it be?
What, peg or lake?
Lake and peg.
So I'll go Pepper, just because like I know there's good accumulated weight stuff from Christine. There's some big fish in there, obviously, and you can get some big hits in there. But I like to come here and I like to fish Pepper. So if I get the choice to get a good peg on there, then yeah, I will. And yeah, the stamp fish.
Basically, you're going for a big one as well.
Obviously, okay, like
Well, it is.
Nice.
I mean,
Like,
let's be fair. That is the proper. It's a specimen. I know Christine's a specimen as well. It's got many 30s in, but that one's got the 40s.
Yeah, exactly.
2 50s now. So I mean, you've had one. I know it was a bit down in weight.
Yeah.
I'd still like to have had it at 46. I've never had it, but what do you reckon? Do you reckon get the other one or what?
I don't know. It'd be nice. I've had the other one at 39. So
there you go. He's had the other one already. So James is happy, but.
To be fair, there's not many that he probably hasn't had from here. Yeah. He's had quite a few. Maybe not so many of like the 40s, but he's definitely had a lot from here.
Mind you, you've had a few yourself, mate.
I've had
Don't
a few. I've had a few.
You creep in. Now, I know everyone thinks James has had a few. But you crept in. The big linear last year.
Yeah, that's it. Which
was a good fish. It's just one of the harder ones to catch. I will say that.
Yeah, mate.
But boys, I've got you down as one of the favourites.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can retain it. It's never been done. Let's see if they can do it.
Fingers crossed.
Let's do it.
Right, here we've got Chris and Grant, who have been in our matches for I don't know how long, and they've done very well in it, haven't you, lads? So what do you think your chances are in this one? You didn't do too bad in April, did you? How did you do in April?
We finished 5th.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. No money for that one though, but can't win them all the time.
No, but you nearly do.
Yeah. It's nice to get a start. Get a few fish on the bank early, but where we were back in April, there wasn't anything there to hold it. So,
but you've done very well in our matches, and you've won it. You've come second, third, I believe, and all that. Where do you fancy, for you, Grant? Where do you fancy going in this match?
What, swim wise?
Lake wise and swim wise.
Well, personally, I'd rather be on Pepper.
Okay.
This year, probably 10. Did you say?
10 would be good.
Yeah.
10, there's a lot of fish down in 10. I think there's no point being secretive about it. Everyone's seen them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fish down there.
Yeah. So you fancy Pepper as well, do you? Do you want to get on Pepper? Yeah.
There's that thing about all these competitions. Yeah, it's nice to go on Christine. Christine could do a big weight.
Yeah.
But a complex like this, you come up here for the 30s or 40s, and now the 50s as well. So
yeah. I believe you two have done the biggest weight in our match.
You want to put a bag on that?
On Pepper.
We have, yeah.
When you had your first 40, I believe, was it?
Yeah, first 40.
I think that's the 300
30
pound, wasn't it?
15 fish for £350, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
£359, I think, I believe
That
it was.
that was a good weekend, that was.
Yeah.
So you really fancy your chances this weekend?
Good as anyone's, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It all comes
Depends on the
down
draw.
that draw tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
When you know where you're going to end up for the weekend, and you take it from there. You work as hard as you can.
But didn't you come out last or near last
Second from last.
and won it
last
in a really unfancied peg?
Last August, yeah.
Yeah.
I was ready to go home after the draw. It was just like, no, this isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
We sat down, we had a chat, got our heads together. We did what we thought would work, and yeah, it did work, but better than we thought it would. And we were lucky enough to hold on to the lead until Sunday lunchtime. So.
Well, that was top angling in that peg, I must say. Me and Ben both agree with that. Well, okay, lads, hope you do well in the draw, and we'll be coming round to see you, no doubt, sometime tomorrow and over
Rinse
the
my
weekend.
coffee like you normally
And
do.
nick your coffee, yeah.
Right, we're here with Wells McCarthy and Terry McCarthy. They're both new to the tournament. You've had a walk round, Terry.
Yep.
What are you feeling, mate?
We fished it once before. We had fish. Been told loads of different stories, what to do, what not to do, but we're going to stick with our usual plan and go from there.
Yeah,
Picked out a few swims
that's it. Yeah, fair enough.
and see what happens.
See what happens. Wells, I'll come to you. Where's your first choice?
Peg 14.
No, like 14, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, fair dues. Well, why have you picked that one?
So the wind's blowing down now.
You've seen a few.
Violet's been doing well.
Yeah.
Just pick that.
You fancy it then, yeah?
Yeah.
You reckon you can do well?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If I get the right swim, I will.
That's it, fair enough. To be fair to him, I mean, I know the bait that he uses and that, it does work well, that flavour, that banoffee flavour, it does dominate at Cottington, I will say that. So, I think they'll do alright in that. But views on, first time in the tournament and that? What do you reckon, yeah? Do you like all the background bits? I mean, obviously the barbecue's going to be starting in a minute and that.
Yeah, it makes a change, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, instead of keep waiting about, biting your fingernails,
That's
when's
it.
the draw, so we know when it all is.
That's
So
it.
we go from there.
That's it, fair enough. But there you go, you've heard it from the lads themselves. Hope you do well, mate. It's your first
Cheers.
time in it.
Cheers,
I'm
mate.
sure they will. Like I said, the bait and everything, they've got the right flavour. That banoffee, it does destroy this thing. No matter what company it comes from, if you've got banoffee flavour here, it does do well. Right, everyone ready for the draws? Any questions? No? Fine, do you want to pull the first one?
Kerry Pickering and
Peg 9. James Ball and James Weller. Yeah, 7. Game's a no-brainer, wasn't it? Eamon Duff and Kieran Duff. Right. Peg 3. Peg 3, yeah? Peg 3. You pick one of these out. Backfish tackle. Peg 19. Right, that is it, boys. Go down, get all set up and that. Me and Dad are going to walk around with score sheets, etc. You put markers out at 11 o'clock. And then stay up and see something. Right, it's 12 o'clock and that means the elite starts. So good luck to all the anglers and let's hope there's a few 30s and 40s. Let the match begin.
First fish of the competition, lads. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
That means we got a first place at the moment. So, yeah, brilliant. We had little bets down there that you'd be the first one, or Bailey would be the first one to get the first fish. Right, we're looking at.
Yeah,
£9.10. Well done, lads. Straight round again.
Thank you, mate.
Well done.
My name's Dan Newcomer. I'm fishing with Kerry Pickering, who's been here before. It's my first time doing this elite match, and it's got off the flyer. Possible 40 pounder. We come out first in the draw, so the pressure was on. We can relax a little bit more now because there's a really, really big fish over there in that net.
Nice, isn't it?
I'll give you one on top of that. As is 38 one.
Yep.
Swap backs.
Different times then, I know, wasn't it?
£20.6. Yep, I'll give you that. Yeah.
£20.6, yeah, I'll pay that. Not the top.
It's got to be a PB off the top.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Right, so if you want to pick it up, I'll slide the net out the way.
32.2, you happy with that, Rob?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Yeah. Adam?
Yep.
Hello mate, my name's James Weller. Just had this fish here, probably about £30. I'm on swim 7 in Elite Carp Masters match. Happy days.
Yeah,
£30.
I'll get a picture with you after the weekend.
£30 too. Hi, I'm back in peg 7. Got a good one in the sling, mate. See what it is.
Raining 30s at Cottington. 39.13 next door, 33 here.
Happy?
Yeah, happy?
Yeah, happy mate.
There is, we're all happy. Voila! Right, welcome to the Elite at the HQ. It is now 7:45 and the boys have been fishing for 8 hours. To be fair, the conditions are absolutely banging. We got low pressure, it's raining. To be fair, I want to be out there fishing, not doing this if I'm honest. And we're going to go through the scores now, and to be fair, it's absolutely gone radio rental today. I mean, 9 pairs have already caught out of 21. We got the stat man here now with Uncle Albert, or older version of Gary Neville, whichever way you want to look at it. So let's go through some stats then.
Right, at the moment we've had 14 fish caught.
That's only 8 hours fishing.
And that's in 8 hours fishing. We've got 9 competitors, different competitors that have caught those fish. At the moment, in first place is James Weller and James Ball.
Right.
And they've only had 2 fish, and they're on 69.14. Obviously, they've had 2 30s.
Yeah, they've had two big 30s. One of them was 39.13, a fish called Big Scale,
and I believe they lost one.
And they have lost one as well. So yeah.
And then we got Tommy Onslow and Adam Kingston. They're in peg 21, and they've had 3 fish. Unfortunately, a couple of them are smaller ones, and they're in second on £52.
They're going to be quite. I think these 2 are going to be up there until the end because they've got it going in there. It could be a battle with them 2, but then again, we're only at 8 hours in, so it could all change, couldn't it? But we've got some of the newbies, haven't we, that are in?
Yeah, in third we've got a couple of new guys that have not been in here before. They're doing all right. Chris Fuller, Brian Fault.
Yeah.
In peg 17, they've had two fish, 2 20s, £41 they're on.
Yeah, nice.
And their friends, Matt McCarthy and Paul Baldwin, in peg 18, they've had 2 fish, and they're really close behind them on 39.
That's what I mean. There's some good weights already, aren't
Yeah.
it? You know, people are pulling away, but I say pulling away. The thing is here at Cottington, I mean, if you go back to James Weller and James Ball, I mean, having them 2 fish, I mean, they're game changers, aren't they? I mean, if we go to what's actually been caught on Pepper, it's been 1 double, 1 20, and 3 30s. I mean, that is ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
More 30s than anything else.
That's right.
You know, so.
I'm there.
But who's the chasers then? So that's the top 4. Let's go down to 9th. So who's in 5th at the moment then?
In 5th we got Kerry Pickering and Dan Ackerman in swim 9. They've had 1 fish, which is a £38, and I think you said it was the peach, wasn't it?
Yeah, a fish called the peach. What I mean.
Yeah. Then we got Ben Banner and Martin Lambert, again 1 fish, £33. So they're chasing. It's close. I think it's close between 6 to first.
Yeah.
Then you've got Wells McCarthy and Terry McCarthy in bailiffs. They've had 1 fish for 24 and a half. And then Mark Dyer and Alf Willingall from Fat Fish, they've had a 16.14. And Peter Haig and Jonathan Haig, his brother, they're on £14. So it's all to play for, and we've done 8 hours?
Well, 8 hours fishing and 9 pairs of caught. I mean, that's got to be near enough a record on its own, hasn't it?
It's getting to nearly 50% of our field, isn't it?
Exactly. I think obviously there's going to be a lot more caught. The conditions are absolutely banging.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens through the night, and we'll come back in the morning with all the results.
We'll do it again. The results have gone out on Facebook at the moment. Faye's done them, so we'll do it again tomorrow.
Time for a Chinese. I'll see you in the morning. Right, welcome back to the Elite. It's Saturday morning, roughly around 10 o'clock. We're just going through with the stat man, or as Gary Neville, as people might call him, an older version. So, let's go through some stats. What's happened through the night, and what's happened in the morning?
It was pretty quiet during the night. I think there was a couple of fish out in the night. but the morning was really hectic, because you know we was walking around for at least 3 hours weighing fish. We've still got James Weller and James Ball in the lead. They had another fish of £37, was it?
Yeah, I think it's 37.6, that one.
And in second place, Tommy Onslow. He was in first. He's been knocked down into second. They've had 4 fish now, and they're on £69. Oh, James Weller and James Ball are on 107.4. Tommy and Adam are on 69.13. And then we've got Ben Banner, who's made a comeback.
He's crept up, hasn't he? He has, I mean, like you say, well, he's had 2, sorry. Yeah, he's crept up though, hasn't he? Yeah.
He's the lad Martin Lamble, you call legend. He's there on 68, so second and third are only separated by about £1.
Yeah.
We then come down to fourth, which is Matt McCarthy and Paul Baldwin. They've had 3 fish, they're steadily nicking fish out of that swim. They're on 56. So
close, and it's one bite.
Again, it's close. We come down to fifth. Wells McCarthy, his brother.
Bit of brother love.
Yeah, he's on a different lake, and he's on £46. So only £10 separates them.
Right.
Then we got Chris Fuller, Brian Fault on 41. They've been on that since yesterday. Nothing has materialised with them since then. Kerry Pickering and Dan Ackerman still on 1 fish, which is a big and 38-1. Kev Smith, Joe Grattan, they've pulled up, have come from nowhere and had 2 in about an hour, and they're on 37.04. Mark Dyer and
he's nicked another one this morning.
Yeah, from Fat Fish, they've had another one.
See, I would say roughly from, if we look at like 9th to 2nd, I mean, well, 9th's on £33,
yep.
2nd is on 69. That's one bite.
That's 1 fish.
One 30-pounder here, which you've got to remember, this is the home of the 30s. There is so many on this complex, it is ridiculous. They're in second. I mean, that's a game changer. That's a grand straight away, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's a game changer. I mean, over half the field of colt already, which is a plus. 11 pairs of colt.
And we're only less than 24 hours in.
Yeah, we've still got another 24 hours. I mean, some of them, are about having a session of a lifetime. I mean, Weller and Ball, 3 bites, 3 30s. It's been £30 one, 37 or 39. I mean, that's a red letter session, let alone being in a match. And they've lost one. Ben Banner's had 2 bites, both 30s, 33, 35. Obviously, where we got the other lake, Christine, in there, there's been 130 out of there and a few doubles on that one as well. But the old lake's only done 1 bite.
Yeah.
Bit of a shock that, because I had it down and I thought it was going to win it this year.
Yeah. I did. I thought our peg 3 would do bites, because there's quite a bit of weed there, and I remember in the bailiffs match that Carl had a few fish out of there, or lost a few fish in the weed. So I thought it would have done better. But a shame, no.
Well, let's just see what goes on. Like we say, it's around 10 o'clock. There's still, 26 hours left of the match. Just going to put an update now on the Facebook and that. And good luck to all the competitors. But where do you reckon your big change is going to happen? Or will it be someone at Ankle?
Yeah, I think you might find someone on Pepper, on New Pepper, that will come in from nowhere. It could be Kerry. If they catch another fish, they put a spanner in the works from 30. They only need another 30 and they'll go in second or third. Who else is up there? You've got the Mardles up there, haven't caught. The weather's changed, and I think with them, the way they fish, there is a good chance that they may nick 2 or 3 fish.
Well, it just proves when Mr. and Mrs. Spon won it, they never had a bite for 24 hours. Second 24 hours, they had 8 fish.
The fish just turned up, didn't they?
So, but that's what it's like on Cottington. That's the update for Saturday morning. We'll come back to you this evening, and we'll see how well they're doing.
We don't even have to zip it up right before.
5.
But
I mean, I've had 5, well, I've had 3, but it's the size. 15.8.
15.8. Well, how big is it?
She's normally around 32.
32.
She's normally 40, isn't it? 35.8. Job done, 3 30s for these boys now. So we've got the most 30s out of you and 7, isn't it? It's a 30 off.
it's every bit, it's right here.
36.6. Bigger from Cottington. Stay there, man. So I'm back on my spot.
Hey, we're leaving my PB, you idiot. Love it. Hey, Elite Carp Masters.
Right, we're at the Elite Carp Masters and we're with currently third place. As you can see, my security team either side of me. Tommy Onslow and Adam Kingston are in peg 21. They've had the most fish, they've had 6, but they've been chalking away at the doubles, but they are in third, they're on a £102 2. They've just had a lovely 16 pounder as well. What's your thoughts, Tommy? I'll come to you first.
Yeah, it's a great competition. I love doing it every year and that, and it's the first time we've got a good draw, and we're doing alright.
Yeah.
Little ones, but we're cracking away with it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Great. That's well, you've had 6, mate. I'd say most of all the others have had 3. That's what the most they've had. So you've doubled them.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they've just been a bit smaller,
That's the
mate,
thing.
hasn't it?
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
I'll come to you, Adam. What's your feeling?
Yeah, again, I enjoy doing the competition, plugging away, getting the doubles. It's like when I said to Tommy when we started the competition, it's a case of for every one fish that they have in pepper, you've got to be catching 2 in here.
2 on this one.
So we seem to have found a couple of spots that are working.
I must admit, looking at the scoreboard now, you're in third.
Yeah.
Fourth's on 69, you're on 102, so you've virtually doubled them already, and they're on this lake as well.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad thing. Obviously, they're opposite and you can keep an eye on it, but you're 102, second's on 103, and 107. It is tight. It is proper tight, isn't it? And it's only near enough, just gone past midday on the Saturday, so there's still 23 hours, give or take, left in that. I wish you both best of luck.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And Jeff.
Thank you.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
Right, here we are with Ben Banner and Martin the Legend Lamble. Right, and they're in second place at the moment on 103.10, about a pound in front of the people who are in third. Right, Ben, I'll come to you first. How do you see this panning out now? You've had what, 3 fish?
Yeah,
and they've been 30s.
Yeah, we found where they're feeding. Then on the edges of the weed, we're fishing the islands most of the time, but confident.
You're
Still
confident you
seeing
should
fish
be,
there. Don't want to put too many rods in there at once.
Yeah, that's good tactics.
So we're just taking it easy, trying to nick one each time.
Well, you're up there, you've been up there all the time. You've been nipped up between you lot. I'll come to you, Martin. Let's see how you think it's going to pan out. You're doing so good at the moment.
Done a personal best and all
you've
that.
had a PB,
Yeah, so
what was that, 30?
35.3, wasn't it?
Yeah, 35 something.
35.3,
yeah, so you've got to be well pleased with
well
that.
chuffed, yeah.
Yeah, so if you catch a bigger one, you're going to be even more chuffed.
Yeah, I've got enough clothes anyway, I'm alright.
Is this the first comp you've been in? Or
yeah, first competition I've been in.
Ever?
Yeah.
Because I know you've not been in our one before, so obviously you want to come back, I should imagine.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. 110%, yeah, definitely.
Well, at the moment, as I say, you're in second place. It's going to be a battle royal between first, second and third, I think.
Very close, isn't it?
Fourth could come up, but we'll see how it pans
so
out.
One fish difference, isn't it?
That's all there is to it, and it's a small fish,
Yeah, that's right, it don't got to be a big one, is it?
That's right. But anyway, well done to both of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And hopefully
Thanks for
you
having
catch
us,
some
lovely.
more. All right?
Yeah, sure we will.
Right, we're around on the new lake on Pepper. We're with our current leaders. They're in peg 7. I believe they're on £107 4. They've had 3 bites, which I believe was £30 1, 37 6, and I think 39 13. I'll start with you. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Not bad, mate. It's not bad.
It's not bad, is it? So, can I ask where you're getting them from?
In the wet stuff, mate.
Yeah. See, I will always try, and it's all the silly answers that I always get. But what do you reckon? Do you reckon you're going to win it or not?
Well, still early days, mate.
Did you podium twice though, haven't you? You come third before twice. It is your favourite swim, isn't it? When these guys come out in the draw, you just know straight away where they're going. You don't even call a number. I know it, peg 7. You like it here, don't you?
Yeah, it's not bad, mate. It's done us well. It's done us well. Yeah, even we've been up there a few times and not in the matches, bit of normal fishing. Done really well, so.
Cool. I'll come to you now, Jimmy. I know that you like this swim because you're always messaging me and going, "What's going on?" He says that and the other. So, how are you feeling? Feeling nervous?
Well, I've lost one, so that didn't help.
Do you feel like a good one?
I don't know. It was hard to tell because it went straight in the weed, and it was, it was.
It's
probably
not
weren't a bad
looking
one.
good though when
and
you've
it was
had three
looking there,
good
and then
ones,
the
is
other
it?
one come in. It was like looking like the same sort of size, and that ended up being a 37. So.
All right, let's not talk about that no more. So let's just have a quick look at the leaderboard while we're here. Then we'll come to the stat man. He's known as Gary Neville now.
Yeah.
So give us some stats then.
Right, I'll call these two the James gang.
Right, okay.
And they're first.
Yeah.
With 3 fish on 107.4. We've got Ben Banner, who we've just interviewed, and Martin Lamble. They've had 3 fish and they're on 103.10. So there's about 3 pound between them. And then you've got Tommy Onslow and Adam Kingston on 102.2. So between third and first, you're looking about £5.
Yeah. Now, how do you feel now in that?
Yeah. Need more.
Need another
Not
one.
lose anymore.
Need another one. Well, you're doing well, guys. I mean, you two always fish well, and to me, you're the sort of stealth anglers. You take it slow and careful, and it seems to always pay off. So, yeah, hopefully, I think you might crack this one.
Well, hopefully.
Give it a
Sure,
go.
yeah. I wish you luck, boys.
Cheers, mate.
One of them. One of them. But I will say one thing, between the two swims, like 7 and 8, it seems to be they catch a 30 and then they're not having it, so they're having a 30, and then it's back to them, and it's back to them, so it's 3-all.
It's our turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, 4-3 to you, isn't it? So we'll leave it at that, but they're the current leaders, Peg 7, James Ball and James Weller. £16.4, Cole Pritchard, Jack Price. They're catching up at a rate of knots. They've got a winning tactic now, so I think they could be ones to watch, especially for a podium. Here we are, we've just come round to Peg 14, which is the bailiff swim. We're with father and son Joe, Terry and Wells, and he's just had a 25, which puts him on £71. We're just going to leave the swim, and his right hand rod just ripped off again, so obviously concentration is going to be high now because this one could throw him right in the mix. But yeah, it's all kicking off here, so let's see if how big this one is. Oh. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the smaller ones, but they all count. Right, we're back at HQ at the Elite Carp Masters at Cottington, and today has been absolutely manic. Basically, we've had record-breaking amount of fish that have come out. There's been loads of doubles, 20s and loads of 30s as well. We'll come over to Albert and give us some scores then, mate. What we got?
Right, total number of fish up till 7:45 tonight is 46. Our record was 39, but we've now got 40. We've broken that easily. 46 fish have been out, and we've still got a night and a day, a morning to go.
Right, okay.
At the moment, it's still Weller and Ball in the lead. They're on 135.14. As I say, this is at 7:45 tonight. Tommy Onslow's in second with 123.04. Tommy and Adam, that is.
Yeah.
Chris Fuller, who's one of the new guys on board, and Brian Fort are in third with 105.4. Ben Banner and Martin Lamble are still on 103.10, and they're in fourth. And we go right down. We've out of 21 contestants or pairs, 16 have called.
Right, so 3/4 of the field have calls. So
Yeah, easy.
I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it, when you look at it? So, I mean, if we look a little bit closer on the scores, I mean, obviously I'm looking at the score sheet here. Even 9th place is on £56. So if you look at 56 to 135, and then you look at the fish that are swimming in here, that is easy catchable, isn't it? Really, I mean, especially to the people that have been in the match for a long time, they know even being on £56 and 135's winning it, that's 2 bites here.
Yeah,
that's all that is. Do you know what I mean? So
last night wasn't that great. It could be completely different tonight.
It could
be. You know, the fish turn on and start feeding, and we're going to be busy through the night. But we'll see.
That's it. Well, that's the update anyway for Saturday evening. We'll come back to you tomorrow morning. But yeah, it's very close down at Cottington, and I would say between 1st and 9th, it could be really anyone. So we'll see you in the morning, and we'll give you an update then. Right, welcome back to the Elite. We're on the final morning, and we're in peg 15 at the moment, and it's been a massive game changer overnight. We've got Cole Pritchard and Jack Price. I believe they're on 70 odd pound, but I believe they've got 4 or 5 to weigh in now. So, and the leaders, as far as I'm aware, have not caught anything. We've got another lad who's got a 30 weight in. Tommy Onzo's got 2, but this is going to be a massive game changer. I think they've got 4 to 5 to weigh in, and let's see what happens now. But it's absolutely bucketing it down, and I'm sure they're going to get more. So let the games begin. 17-9 that one.
Absolutely quick.
11-7. 17-7. 18-4.
Well, it's all going to be hectic, isn't it? Just weighed 4 fish, and we see them over the spot, and then literally 5 minutes after seeing the bubble, the rod's gone off.
18-2.
18-2 now.
18 pound on the nose. 32, bang on. 29-10. 36-8 that one. 36-8. Right, we're back after weighing all the fish this morning and from last night. It's been absolute mental. The scoreboard has changed massively. Like we were saying last night, it could be from 1st to 9th, and that's exactly what's happened. The people that were lower in the field have now overtaken the previous leaders. So we'll come over to Albert, give us some scores, just go through the top 5 as it stands. By the way, at the moment, this is at about 11:15, still 45 minutes to go, so, and it is very tight. So give us the top 5 then, Dad, what we got?
We've had 68 fish out so far, and the top 5 are Cole Pritchard, Jack Price on 1638, Chris Fuller, Brian Fort on 1567, Wells McCarthy, he's on 6 fish for £150.8, Tommy Onslow and Adam Kingston, they're in 4th, 141.4, and James Weller and James Ball, they're in 5th, and they're on 105.14. There's a few below them that are close as well.
Yeah.
It could go any way at the moment for the winner and for the places.
It is. I mean, to be fair, we have just weighed in a couple more that have got to go onto this sheet actually, so it could be different. I mean, we got Kev Smith and Joe, they are down in 7th at the moment on 114, but they've just had 2 that's catapulted them to 150, so they could be in the top 3.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's all manic. We're breaking down HQ. It's going to go to the wire. I mean, if someone gets a bite at 5 to 12, they could be the 2019 champions. So, what do you reckon? Who do you reckon's got it? Do you reckon anyone's safe?
No,
I don't think they are. No.
I think you're right. If Kev nicks another one, I think he'll win it. But then you could say Carl, Chris, Wells, any of them nick one.
The thing is, it hasn't got to be a big one either. I mean, it could just be a 10-pounder.
Yeah.
You know, that is a massive game changer. You know, it is that close. To be fair, we're absolutely knackered. The whole family are knackered. It's been.
We've been up day and night weighing fish, and It really has been hard work, but worth it to see the anglers' faces, isn't it? You know what I mean?
no,
They enjoy it.
Like I say, we've got about 45 minutes left, so we'll leave it for that, and then we'll come back to you guys with the presentation, which will be very soon.
So there's about 10 minutes to go. You've got one in the net, haven't you?
Yep, longest 10 minutes of my life, mate. But we'll see how it goes. 9 minutes now.
It's just nerve-wracking. There's no words. You can't even do words at the minute. Normally it's my other partner, mate. He's always up and down pacing, and I'm the one telling him to calm down.
So now you've got a proper partner.
That's it, innit? Do you know what I mean? He left me, that's Spain. Nerve-wracking, mate. Oh.
Yeah, now.
Well, as we had our one, they had one. Don't know how big it is, but we was 24-4 ahead of them, and they just took another one off top now. So depending on how big that is, it's going to be close.
Yeah, you can't this one just doing this in the reeds.
Knackered, absolutely knackered, but these boys, this one is a game changer. Right behind them, I don't want to talk too loud because the pressure is immense. They've got one already to be weighed in. I know Cole's got one to weigh in, but depending on how big this is going to be close. I think we'll have to add all the scores up when we get up there. There's still one more to be weighed in, so yeah, all manic at the elite. I'm knackered, trying to get it done now. No. Right, Cole's got another one on the other side now. This is getting manic. They've got one, they've got two. So yeah, this looks like a real good one as well. So more fish are being caught right at the last minute, which makes my life hell, to be honest, because now I've got to weigh more fish. Let's get this one in, boys. Unfortunately, with the misery of that one.
Wait, that was a 30.
I know it was, mate.
100% 30.
I know it's good. Unfortunately, not good. There's a lot of pressure on this one being a certain size, so yeah, that was a 30 pounder off the top there, lost at the net. That was sounding nasty. Well, it ain't nasty, but if that would have come in, they could have won it maybe with that fish. So. But they've got, oh no, they're still playing that one, but we've got this one here, grassy, they count as well in the competition. So depending on how big this is, I think it should put them into the top three, but yeah, losing that one, that is going to hurt. So I feel for him, I've been there before, it's not nice, so. We ready, boys, yeah?
Apologies about the language.
16-9. Could put these boys in second, I'm not sure, like I say, it's going mental, so we'll check it out when we get to the top.
No problems, mate.
We're going to go around and weigh theirs in, but well done, and unlucky as well, really. So yeah, let's get some pictures, mate, and then we can get moving. Right, that's it now for the Elite Carp Masters, the summer tournament in 2019. It's all done, the Uta's just gone. We think Cole Pritchard's just won it. I'm just going to photograph this grassy now, but the scores are so tight we're going to have to do it when I get up there, yeah, but that's the end of it. But I know Cole Pritchard's the winner, so big well done to him and Jack, and we'll finalise the scores in a minute. Sweet as, boys.
Cheers, mate. How big that go?
16, you're on the podium definitely now.
Right, we was just in the lead by mostly about £8, and then my right hand rod went off and we landed a mid to high double ghosty in that one there, and then we were sitting there, and as I had the ghosty, over the other side I went off the top. Anyway, I put more biscuits out, fired it back out there, hooked another one. As they're playing that, my last rod in the water has screamed off, literally with 4 minutes to go. and then we just landed another double figure mirror, which has literally just taken us out the barrier for anyone to catch us up. So after a lot of graft, we've done it.
Got there.
We got there.
Yeah.
Teamwork, mate, I tell you.
Yeah.
Nerve wracking, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
£13.10.
Well, the last fish of the elite goes to Pritchard and Price, and it is £16, 14 ounce. They're the 2019 summer champions. Well done, Jack. Well done, Cole.
Cheers.
Time for me to go home. Time.
Right, did you all enjoy it? Yeah?
Yeah, best.
Yeah? Really good.
Yeah,
Right,
good.
so I want to say thanks to Mike and Barbara behind the bar there. Appreciate what you do for us. And to Gary and Darren. And also to my mum and Faye. I mean, to be fair, they was only meant to cook and that, and they was out weighing fish. And there's a bit of a round of applause for Right, there was 72 carp cold, which broke the record. The record was 39, so you've all absolutely smashed that.
That's down to you guys being good angles.
In total, we had 13 different 30s and 23 different 20s as well. So it's quite a good stats, that, to be fair. Right, obviously this was so tight, it was changing all the time, literally from 9th even to 1st, it was so tight. But we've got loads of prizes, etc., so I'll start going through them now. The one that everyone knows about, especially the people that have been in this match for a long time, excuse my language, is called What a Wanker Trophy. Now, basically, me and my family, when we walk around, we see you guys obviously doing things you shouldn't.
There was a few candidates.
And there was a few candidates. And there is one who has definitely 100% got it. Basically, I'll go through the story. He rang up and said, got a £16 fish, turned out to be £9. Well, I would take that on the chin. Then he rang up and said, I've got a 40 common. The lake's never done a 40 common. It turned out to be 32. He then hooked a duck on a floater. And then we said, you know, because he fishes wall from snow, he gives it all the big and he can cast tight to islands and that. Anyway, we said, we'll go on in front of the camera. The first cast went into the island. Take one. You see where I'm going now, can't you? Take two, it was up the tree even further. But take three, you did get it in there. So, come on, stop by. Let's put me on, slow. What a wake.
I was alright, I showed you that spoon, didn't I?
Right, we also had the smallest fish trophy as well, which went to Brian Ford and Peg 17, sorry, £7.7. Come and get a little chair here for you, Brian. We also have the biggest fish trophy, which is a Sonic Billy as well. By the way, all these prizes are courtesy of Fat Fish, our main sponsor, so I do appreciate it, Mark. I know you're out there, probably I did, but I appreciate it. And the biggest fish of the match was £39, 13 ounces to James Weller. Come up, man, got a big Oh yeah, there you go, sorry mate. And your name goes to the shield here as well. Alright mate?
James, don't go because I want a picture of you with the big shield and the little shield.
Alright, Right, we'll go down to 8 because it was quite tight. Unfortunately, I haven't got a prize for it, but he deserves a round of applause. And that was Kerry and Dan, £133, 2 ounces on peg 9, so well done, lads. In 7th place was Ben Banner and the legend. I think you always worked that out, but the legend. If you want to come up, we've got 10 key of bait here from A2 for you to In 6th place was James Ball and James Weller. They was on £135 14 ounce. Come up and collect your nash stuff, boys, yeah? And while we're on that subject as well, Alfie, I really appreciate it from Nash, yeah? Let's give him a round of applause. Right, in fifth place, was Wells and Terry McCarthy on £150 8 ounces. And in 4th place, at one point we thought that they might go on to win it because they was catching at a rate of knots. But they did say, basically, they never caught any more, and they was on £155 14 ounce. That was Kevin Joe from Peg 20. Come on, boys. Right, now for the money slots. Now, this was changing all the time, even between the people that I've just mentioned. But obviously Newcomer went at 12 o'clock, and in 3rd place on £156 7 is Chris Fuller and Brian Ford. Well done, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Right, in 2nd place, to be fair, we're winning the match, and then they dropped to 4th, and then it was 3rd, and then back to 1st. They was always there and thereabouts, and to be fair, they deserve coming 2nd as well. They did work for it. Tommy Onzo and Adam Kingston. And in 1st place, to be fair, the first 24 hours they actually didn't do a lot. You know, they didn't do nothing to be honest. And then the next 24 hours...
We told them to watch our video and they did done well.
And they absolutely smashed it. They came from nowhere, to be fair. I mean, they ended up with £194, 2019 Summer Champions. Well done.
This support team we had.
All yours, boys.
Don't forget, you know where to go to find
Right, lads, that is it, yeah? So I appreciate you all staying for it. We'll all be in it in April. I'll give you a call and that once you've stayed for the presentation. I think there was one pair that went home. Take it from me, he won't be coming back. It's simple as. So I think it's just rude that people don't stay. So appreciate you all staying, and I'll see you all in April, yeah? Lads, have a safe journey home, yeah?
Thank you to Learning Barrier as well, yeah?
Yeah, top 3 I think are outside for photos. Yeah.